What's up, guys? How's it going? It's Dakota Fishman here, and today we are going to go over some compositions of some Titans, as well as some Darknests that I've done with some of the new familiars that I've just recently awakened. Now, of course, I wanted to go ahead and kind of give you guys kind of a breakdown of both, some of the common compositions that are being used by a lot of Titan players. I think it's a really weird misconception that people look at like a billion mine accounts and they look at them and they think it must be really difficult to rally that guy out. But when you get into the kind of things that people are doing nowadays in like Kingdom 532, 535, it's like if you can pull off like 6, 7, 8 plus rallies at a single time, and you start doing like 20 plus rallies and stuff like that, these people aren't really that, I would say they're not untouchable anymore. And I say that because from what I can see, all right, now, provided I've gotten to some of the most high end kingdoms possible, right? And I wanted to go and kind of see what my limits will be. Now, obviously, yeah, I'm still rebuilding and I'm still building up more tier 2 and stuff like that. But with the familiar update that they added to the game, I mean, here lately I've been able to demolish Darknests with 2 tier 4 players. Level 4 Darknests are pretty much a breeze at this point. Now, I wouldn't say we've gotten to a point where level 5s are like super easy yet, but I just thought, I'd kind of break that down a little bit because it is kind of fascinating. I mean, like, right now, Goblin is doing like 100% every stack. I've got, Trickstar doing 10% every stack. And I just recently got Hoarder, so I'm going to be getting a shield for infantry pretty soon. Now, again, is it really going to be useful for trapping? Probably not, But the thing about it is, at least for me, is it's an attack bonus, and whether or not it triggers is not really a concern for me. It's just a matter of having it rather than not. That is really more vital to the game in the end. Now, of course, I did kind of pick up on a couple of things, like, KVK is coming up pretty soon. I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys a little bit of insider info, aka stuff that I find on the internet and I've been using for like a really long time. And it's basically a calendar of events. I'll have it up here in just a few seconds. But essentially, the main thing with the calendar of events is it's super cool. Like, basically, I can determine when the next Battle Royale will be, when the next KVK will be, even when the next Guild Fest will be, predictably. Now, of course, I'll show that here pretty soon, so hang tight. But for the most part, it's just whether we're looking at like the compositions of Titans, whether or not we're looking at like the cool bonuses. Like, look at that! I got 100% bonus to that. That is freaking awesome, man! Like 100% cav attack. And I watched that morale just drop like a rock every time that cav attack bonus gets stacked on it. It like just continues to make it even more crazy. Like now it's 200%. Now, provided I'm only at 400%, so right now I'm doing about 600% damage. Like that is insane. Now, granted, I it did take a little bit of time to get that, but needless to say, it's just kind of the main theme that I want to get all across with you guys is that these familiars are pretty great for Titans, but I'm going to be pretty interested in seeing how they turn the tables if they're used against Titans for that matter. So, of course, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you guys take a look at the calendar events that I was talking to you guys about. Because again, you want to check this out. It's really interesting. Like, as you can see here, we've got, predictable dates. But anyway, point is, you can stop the video, go back and look if you want, but now let's get into this composition. So, like sugarcane, I happen to have a scout report on them from the 25th of July, a little while back. Obviously, I can imagine that they're probably not going to be too happy about me sharing them, but I don't care. Because frankly, I have reports on just about everybody, and I don't care. You know what? If they can know my composition, then I can get to know theirs, and so can everyone else. But as you can see, it's a little outdated. Obviously, this is before the familiar update, so a lot of these reports are outdated, but it still gives you kind of a good idea of just kind of what kind of compositions these guys are using. And I wouldn't be surprised if these reports, now that they're leaked out there, maybe they'll
try to take advantage of it. I don't know. Maybe other guilds will, but I'm just saying it's outdated. But like in the case of Morrocoon, right? This guy has like 7 million when I scouted him. He had 7 million across, but he has like no tier 2 whatsoever. He has tier 3. Now, in my opinion, people like him are not touchable at first sight, but I really don't think someone like him is going to withstand very many rallies. In the sense that, like, if he gets hit, it's going to hurt, like, really, really bad. But again, he's mythic, 11k, all that jazz. And so not very many people are going to bother, right? Now, of course, like, looking at Romanus, I mean, you got 1.8, 1.6, 2 mil, 5 mil across, and then 3 million. Like, you see a pretty unusual trend, which is to say that a lot of the time they're packing like a mil and a half to 2 million tier 4, and then they're doing, 3 million tier 3 across, or they're doing 3 million tier 2 across. It's a common theme. But needless to say, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.